In the last one, we did learn a little bit more about that green powder stuff. It makes the rain in the cloud. It makes the process go faster so that it makes it turn into a cloud that's going to rain sooner. And the reason why it was illegal was because it was essentially stealing the rain from other places, just making it rain here. And then by the time the cloud gets to another place, it's not raining. So it makes a little bit more sense. But how are we going to get this place to have a little bit of rain? I think all it's going to take is just taking down Crocodile. Once Crocodile's not here anymore, things will start to go back to normal. Also, one thing I'm thinking about Vivi is that, like, even though she is pretty much part of the crew right now, she even has a mid-episode wanted poster. I think that she's more of like a temporary crew member, you know, because I feel like by the end of this, her dad's either going to step down or die. And then I feel like Vivi's going to be the one taking his place and staying here in Alabasta.
In 3 years, not a drop of rain has fallen in the desert kingdom of Alabasta, the land of oasis.
Adventure in the country of sand. The monsters that live in the scorching land.
Those look like the little dinosaurs. How you doing, Chopper?
Can't take hot weather.
It's because of all that fur. Why don't you take off that stupid reindeer costume?
What did you just say to me, big nose? Don't make fun of reindeer!
Hey, the desert doesn't seem to bother you much, Vivi.
Well, I was born and raised in this country, so I guess you could say I'm used to it.
So,
but after spending
what's with all these hills?
all that time in
I was expecting a
Drum
desert to
Kingdom,
be more flat.
This is a very old desert.
this would be such
Some
a
of the
big
sand dunes
difference.
here are over 900 feet high.
900 feet?
Don't drink so much!
But now he's just spitting it out.
Some of that water for Usa! Hold on, you just had some. I'm next. Give me that keg.
Stop it, you guys! You're only going to wear yourselves out if you keep it up.
It's always his fault.
What's he thinking?
I'm so hungry.
Don't be such a greedy pig. It's still raw. Ow, don't eat that!
What happened? It was so hot all day, and now all of a sudden
That's
it's
the desert
freezing.
for
I
you.
know it seems strange, but it's caused by the lack of cloud cover here.
Cold weather doesn't bother me.
That's because you wear such a nice fur coat.
Back up!
It's not my fault you're all soft and fluffy.
Quit making fun of me!
Oh, no! Monster!
Chopper, don't turn big. We have to huddle for warmth.
So warm.
Cuddle closer.
See? Isn't this cozy?
Yeah.
I suppose you're surprised, aren't you? I mean, by Luffy, that is. I have to admit, I was a little surprised too at first. After all, he doesn't seem very much like a pirate captain, does he? I mean, normal pirate captains are respected or feared by their crews. And just this afternoon, a simple drink of water led to that big fight. I think that's just the way Luffy does things. It took me a while to understand that.
He's been like that as long as I can remember.
Huh?
He hasn't changed a bit since he was a kid. He seems like a fool, but people have always gathered around him. He may be my little brother, but he has this mysterious charm about him.
I guess I wasn't telling you anything you didn't already know.
He and I do go way back, you know. You thought I was worried about him, didn't you?
Yes, but I guess
He
my
had his
concern
foot in
was a
his
little
mouth.
misguided.
He might bite that off. The monster's gonna show up. Let's just turn it into daytime.
Ah! I found a shrimp!
You sure it's a shrimp?
That's a scorpion.
But shrimp don't live in a desert. Look, I stand corrected. It's a desert shrimp.
Looks yummy.
I wonder if it's edible.
These guys don't know what scorpions are.
Cool, aren't they?
I've never seen a real-life shrimp before. This is
Oh my
really
gosh,
exciting.
Vivi, tell them they're gonna get freaking poisoned.
Luffy, are you crazy? Get rid of that thing quick!
That would be wasteful.
It's a scorpion! Don't let its small size fool you. The poison in its stinger can kill in seconds.
Really? I guess I don't want it then. You?
Hey now, keep that away from me!
Yeah, okay.
I'm sorry. I should have mentioned it earlier.
That's for sure.
What, Chopper? You could understand some creatures that are
What's
approaching.
going on, Chopper?
Something's coming, and quick.
Another freaking tornado.
It looks like the wind is picking up.
Jeez.
Everyone! Hide behind the rocks, quick!
How come?
A sandstorm is coming!
Whoa, that's cool. Okay, enough with the sand already. I'm not impressed anymore.
I should have mentioned it earlier!
Sting.
What the hell was that?
Can't a guy sleep in?
Hey, Sanji, let's have one of those box lunches.
Not yet. Not until Vivi says so.
But we're not even 1/10 of the way to Yuba, Luffy, and we have to make our supplies last the whole way.
Don't be silly, Vivi. Haven't you heard the old proverb? Make sure you eat whenever you're hungry.
Oh, quit making things up, you big fat liar!
Okay, if you're that hungry, I'll tell you what. Why don't we stop and eat at the next group of rocks we come to?
All right, rocks it is. Onward to the next group of rocks. Okay, guys, whoever wins at rock, paper, scissors has to carry everybody's stuff.
Quit deciding things!
Don't you mean the loser carries the stuff?
And ready, go! Rock, paper,
Wait!
scissors!
Now just hold on!
Hey, you started late!
I win!
What is going on?
Heavy, so heavy. Why am I doing all the work?
You said the winner carries all. Now shut up and haul.
Make sure you don't drop anything!
Hey guys! I spotted rocks dead ahead!
You mean it? It's lunchtime!
Oh my gosh.
Whoa! That's so fast!
You're gonna drop things. And now we're getting creatures.
Shade feels so good.
Some sort of bird. Is that his stomach or is that the creatures? They're tricking you.
Hey, say something. I'll go get you a doctor. I need help.
That's weird. Why is he
So
coming
I'm
back?
surprised he didn't
Block
just
of injured
say
birds here that can't
food.
move. We need a doctor. Chopper. All right, let's go, Chopper. Coming. We gotta help those birds.
What birds? Wait a minute, Luffy! Those
They're
birds
tricking
might not
him.
be what you think they are!
All of our stuff is gone.
Oh my gosh, they stole our things?
But I saw them. There was a whole flock of dying birds lying right there.
What if soggy birds are desert bandits that deceive travelers and steal their belongings?
Desert
Gotta be
bandits?
kidding.
There were 3 days worth of supplies in those packs, and you just had to go and let a bunch of stupid birds rob us blind in the middle of a desert. How are we supposed to get across this wasteland without food or water?
Well, they
I hope
couldn't
you're
have gone
proud of
too
yourself.
far, right?
Come on, it's not my fault. I mean, they outsmarted me.
You mean you're dumber than a bird?
What's that?
Knock it off, you two!
No, you're not that smart!
Just save your energy. At times like this, it's better just to let them have it out.
Such a moron!
You are, but what am I?
Fine with me.
Ow, stop it.
Let's just take a break.
Oh. Wow, they're really like that? They're really like, yeah, take a look. We have your stuff.
Don't chase them!
That idiot.
Wait! Will you be able to find your way back?
We gotta teach these birds a lesson.
Luffy!
We better make them food now.
Stop!
I mean, they deserve
You
it.
can't get away from me! I said come back!
That one might not be tricking you. Whoa, what
What is this?
the heck? He has fly traps?
What is this thing?
I don't know.
Mystery desert plant?
What the heck is that? Oh, the camel! That's the same camel from...
You want me to help you? Okay, come.
This camel is cool with Chopper.
So, pal, how'd you manage to get stuck out in the desert all by yourself? What's wrong?
What's this? What is it?
What the heck is that?
He has absolutely no sense of direction, but he's always running off.
And there are still so many desert dangers I haven't had a chance to warn him about yet.
Not to mention the moron was
Yeah, well,
hungry,
he's-
so you know he's not thinking
He's
straight.
learning about them right now.
What's that?
want to see this.
Is it another sandstorm? No, wait! That looks like... It's Luffy!
Oh no!
What the heck is chasing them?
Camel!
Someone want to tell me what the hell's chasing him?
I can't really tell, but it looks like there's something in the sand burrowing after him.
Oh my gosh.
What is that?
It's a Sandora Dragon!
It's a
What?
Sandora Dragon! They're the biggest reptile that lives in the desert. They wait under the sand for their prey and then ambush them. They have razor-sharp fangs and claws, but they hardly ever use them. Because they're so incredibly huge, they usually just end up swallowing their victims whole.
I gotta admit, that boy does have a talent for attracting trouble.
Right, and all of us have the scars to prove it.
What kind of
All right, let's
crap
beat this
star
thing
was he
up.
born under to attract trouble like that? Is it too much for you, Luffy?
We'll lend a hand.
Let's
Thanks,
go.
guys! I brought home a little something for dinner!
That's it.
Shoot!
Let's go.
You didn't have to go that far.
Whenever
Yeah,
those
they
guys
did.
fight, it almost makes me feel sorry for the monsters.
That thing was going to freaking eat us. Now what? Is there another one?
Another one? I'm sorry, I guess I must have forgotten to mention that Sandora Dragons always hunt in pairs.
Get with
Okay,
it.
well then we'll destroy this one too.
Ace, look out!
A lot of pests in these deserts. You want to play? Well, all right, if that's what you want.
Do you like the taste of fire? Oh, look, it's already cooked. Nice.
This is convenient. These rocks are just like a natural frying pan.
What's the deal with the camel?
I don't know. It was getting eaten by the mystery
Chopper
cliff
knows
while I
him.
was chasing those birds. It's obviously not a wild camel.
No, not with a saddle and bridle.
Yeah, it is you!
He's just cool like that.
you! Wait, so you guys know each other? Uh-huh. He gave me a ride when I escaped from Kateria.
He's a passenger-carrying camel. That's sure gonna make things a lot easier.
Yeah, that ought to be a real help. It looks like he could carry two.
Camels do go hand in hand with deserts.
Great, I'll take the first shift. Ow! I'm a freedom-loving, hard-boiled, yet compassionate son of the desert. I'm very grateful to you for having helped me out of that jam back there. And I'll be glad to give some of you a ride, but I'm afraid I don't accept male passengers.
What?
I'm too macho. I'm so sorry that my crewmates are a bunch of ill-bred louts. Now,
But doesn't
what should we
Sanji
call
relate
you,
to
you
this
great
thing?
big precious camel, you?
Idiot! Moron! Doofus!
Eyelash it is, then.
How'd you arrive at that?
Okay, climb on, Vivi.
No, I'm fine. I can still walk. Thanks.
Just get on.
Pervert camel.
Pervert camel!
What the hell?
This is great. We should be able to make better time now. Giddy up, Eyelash.
We're all like talking trash to the camel.
Wait for us.
Who's this? Was that Blackbeard maybe? All right, so we were traveling through that desert the whole time, and the crew got to experience their first, desert experience. It being really hot, really dry. They didn't have a lot of water. They needed to drink it sparingly. And then by nighttime, it got really cold. They saw a scorpion. Luffy thought it was a shrimp. And there were all these other creatures. There were these weird creatures. There were these birds that were bandits that stole our stuff. There was these freaking Venus flytraps that were Jaimungo. There was this reptile thing that came out of the sand and was chasing them. But then it turned out to be, a good source of food. But we got through and we met that camel again that had helped out Chopper. But apparently that camel was just like Sanji. And then we ended off the episode with someone who had a dark beard. So maybe that was Blackbeard. And he was like next to a woman. Anyways, what did you think about the episode? Let me know down in the comments section. And if you did enjoy the reaction, leave a like. That'd be greatly appreciated. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you're watching on YouTube, consider checking out patreon.com/DonDiego if you want to catch these reactions ahead of time. And with that being said, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.